Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello. It's nice to have you here. Today I'll be sharing with you what a typical day in my life is like as an MBA student at Arizona State University. Today is Monday and my class starts at 8 a.m. I typically don't wake up at a particular time because of my work and school schedule, but I do try to have at least 7 hours of sleep every night. But Mondays and Wednesdays that I have 8 a.m. classes, I typically try to wake up around 6 a.m. so that I can be very prepared for my day. So I do a couple of things to keep me awake. One of them is turning on the lights and turning on my candle like this. I got this one from Ross and it has really served me. I like it a lot. I like the fragrance and the color. If I wake up with a song on my mind, I would probably have it playing on my phone, on my laptop, on repeat while I do my devotion. I'm Christian and I typically spend about 30 minutes to an hour and a half studying my Bible, praying, worshiping, dancing before God, seeking guidance for the new day, and basically staying connected. Depending on how I'm feeling, I might either use my table and chair or lay in bed or sit on the floor like I'm doing today. Next, I go ahead to arrange my bed, arrange the room, and get ready for the day. Typically, when I have 8 a.m. classes, I always pick up my outfit the night before just so that I avoid unnecessary time wastage because I do be coming up with different outfit combinations and sometimes it doesn't exactly pan out how I imagined it. So I do all of that testing the night before and approve it. And I approve of it before I get into my new day. A skincare brand called Good Molecules recently reached out to me and gifted me some of their products to try on. So I have been religiously using their products for the past 2 weeks now, and I can actually see improvements in my skin. I've been taking skincare seriously since I moved here because I actually somehow thought that automatically when I move abroad, my skin will just glow. But that was not the case for me, especially because Arizona has a very unique kind of weather. But I have been doing this, but I'll keep using it, and I honestly cannot wait to hit all my skin care goals. Please hit like on this video and drop a comment if you have not at this point. I'd like to see what skincare products you use as well, and if you use sunscreen, let me know in the comment section what sunscreens you use that doesn't turn white on your face. Just let me know, drop a comment below. When I'm done cleansing, I use a disposable paper towel to wipe off my face and then go have my bath and continue dressing up for the day. When I'm done dressing, I turn off my candle, pack my school bag. Essentially, my bag is always packed. The only thing I need to add is my laptop and my charger. And at this point, I have already booked my Uber. So I'll just go into the fridge, grab my protein shake or a bottle of water, and off I go. The journey to school is a 5 minutes drive. It's also a 30 minutes walk for the days that I choose to walk. Most of the time on the drive, I'm always engaging in small talk with the Uber. You know, funny how when I first moved to this country, I kind of found this strange that everyone wants to talk to you. Like you're at the mall, you're in the Uber, you're on the road, and people are just like talking to you. But now I enjoy it and I even start off conversations first myself. So this driver was telling me that he works for Instagram and he has seen a lot of creators do videos because I told him that I was recording a day in my life, and he was so excited for me. We arrived at school at a few minutes to 8, and here I was ready to take on my challenge for the day. My first class at 8 o'clock, Strategic Management MGT 589. It's a compulsory class for everyone who's graduating. I particularly like this class because it takes the view of the general manager of an organization. So essentially teaching you the strategic decision making you need to have to be a manager in an organization, and also the manager of your own life. So not just managing an organization, but knowing that you are the manager of your life and the outcome of your life. I got particularly hooked from our very first assignment, how to measure our lives. It was from an HBR article, and I can link that in the description for anyone who's interested in reading that article as well. So essentially, identifying the things that are important to you and setting priorities and mapping out a course of action.
Okay, this time I'm going to ask all of you to have to cast a vote. No matter what, give your best guess. How many people would say 20%? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how many people say it's 35%? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, how many people say it's 50%? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, how many people say it's 65%? Okay, wow, we have a majority choosing 65% this time. Okay, that's awesome. All right, so what do we learn? What do we learn from those two scenarios? What's the common connection you see?
Okay, so I just got done with my first class of the day. As you can see, the class is empty now. I'm just gonna take a short break before lunch. That's at 12:30. Hey, Mara! Look at.
Sorry, am I coming? Am I interrupting you?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, and yeah. So see you. Bye. While on the break, I remember that someone from the marketing team had reached out to me and asked that I come pick up a copy of the alumni magazine that my team and I got featured in. So I excitedly went to our office to pick up a copy of my magazine. Wow, look at us. After picking up some copies of the magazine, I sat in the hallway for a bit, just to be in awe of everything. It was so surreal. I couldn't believe that my MBA program of almost 2 years was nearing an end, and in a short time, I had actually accomplished some great things. I remember how when I was back home in Nigeria and my sister was getting an MBA, she won a case competition, and it was such a huge deal. It was such a huge deal, and I think she also won some prize money with it, and I just admired it. Now I'm looking at myself, not just winning my first case competition, but my second case competition in the period of my MBA, and I'm just so excited, so happy, so grateful that I'm experiencing this. The competition involved top MBAs from top business schools, helping small businesses that have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic to create structures and strategies for them to still be profitable. And we also won prize money for them as well. Up next was lunch. We had potato salad with sweet corn, bread, chicken, pork, sauces, vegetables, drinks. Some Mondays we have the food buffet style like this, and other times we have them packed in boxes to go. Lunch is a great time where students from the first year and the second year sit down together, just laugh, talk, eat, and have fun. Okay, so it's 1 p.m. and I am done having lunch. The lunch was so good. I am so full. Side note, did I tell you that ASU gave us free lunch every day in the first year, like every single day? In the second year, it's just on Mondays now. But like in our first year, hey, you can go. But in our first year, we actually had free lunch every day. Allow me to brag a little, please. Allow me. These are some pictures of some of the food that we got in first year. When I tell you ASU is good to be, don't doubt me, okay? Don't doubt me. Anyways, my next class is at 1:30 p.m. So I'm just gonna sit around in a team room, try to breathe, press my phone for a bit, check my emails. In preparation for this class, there was a case to be read and an assignment. I already did that yesterday, so I'm good. I have a great understanding of the case. So it's really just going to walk into the class. So see ya. Let me show you around actually. Let me show you around school. So this is the hallway. If you're coming right out of the elevator on the 4th floor, this is typically where you pass to get into the team rooms and the main lecture hall on our 4th floor. So that hall right there is where I had my first class, is McCord 422. And then there are team rooms here where people just sit and meet or have their own personal time. Hey, Noah. Hi. There's some more team rooms at this end of the hall, and this is like the printing area where students come and print documents. Kami, say hi. Hi.
And like working with the random companies to strike a deal with them to be like, hey, if you're showing products or whatever, like that's not almost like door-to-door sales in a way, right? Where she's getting her face and showing them who she was versus just maybe trying to shoot some emails or make some phone calls. Like she was just jumping in head first to try and make those things happen.
The difference between entrepreneurs and people who work in full-time jobs for someone else, right? A 9-to-5 job. In this case, you have to wake up and make things happen every day. Okay, what else? Yes?
She has experience from making the dresses in the factory, sewing them and designing them herself, and then selling them, creating brands for them, wearing them to pageants. She kind of has a whole wing to tune kind of view of the fashion industry.
So somehow she understands.
So this class is our learning lab class. It's not just for MBA students, but we have other graduate students from different programs that were also taking the class. So essentially, we use the innovators method to work on a project, first generating insights, discovering what the problem is, finding the solution using a prototype, organizing what the business model is, and then finally scaling it up. For this case that we discussed in class today, it's actually a very interesting one, and it's about Covetella. They're a dress rental company, and we're essentially just diving deep into the business and saying what insights we could generate from how the business was run. After this class, we break into teams to work on our projects. So some people prefer to meet online, or others use the team rooms like we're currently doing, just to simulate ideas and work. Hi guys, so it's 4:30 and I'm done with my learning lab class and the team meeting that we had after class. My next class is at 6:30, so this 2 hours I'm just gonna sit outside here in the sun, and maybe when it gets too hot, like as you can see, it's actually like very sunny. When it gets too hot, I'll go inside, and I have two things on my plate. Basically, I want to start editing a video that I intend to push out on Friday. I know that I'm not going to finish editing it, but like I want to start, because it typically takes me like 5 hours to completely edit like a 12 to 15 minutes video, but I just want to start it now and then I'll complete it tomorrow. So there's that. Then I want to catch up with messages on my phone, WhatsApp, Instagram, emails. Another thing I'll typically do is to like read ahead of the class. So, you know, the MBA is very participatory. It's not like, you know, undergrad where your lecturer is just teaching at you. You need to participate, and for you to be able to do that, you need to actually read materials or cases or articles that the professor sends ahead of the class. But thankfully I got to do that over the weekend and I still remember everything, so I'm not doing any of that during my break. I'm just gonna do like personal stuff, enjoy myself, relax, probably nap, and then get ready for 6:30. Thanks. If you've watched this video up until this point, please hit like on this video. It lets me know that people are actually watching my video and not just clicking and jumping off. So please hit like on this video, drop a comment, let me know what your thoughts are, let me know if you have any questions at all, let me know if you have any video recommendations or anything you'd like to see or hear more about on my MBA journey. So please drop a comment below. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button right beside the subscribe button so you stay notified every time I publish a new video. Thank you so much. Also, if you're new here, say hello in the comment section. I'd like to connect with you. Let me know where you're viewing my video from, what part of the world you are viewing my video from. Guys, so I want to show you something. It's a robot that delivers food across campus, and I'm going to disturb the movement of the robot right now, so I'm going to just stand in its way and you see the detour that's gonna happen. It's literally stopped and it's like, why are you in my way? Then it's turning. Let me make way for it. Okay, go. So I'm going to disturb it again. What? Oh no, he's running faster than me. No. Okay, did you notice that? Like it stopped on the way. Okay, it's going a lot faster than me. I can't keep up, guys. But yeah. So they deliver food around campus, and there's many of them. I can show you more. They met each other and they're like, yeah, this one I stopped because noticed that there's nobody. Right. Okay. Look at another one. Stopped and then continued. Bye guys.
Dude, I could not walk with Kieran in public. They literally like go in front of me. Like I'll be riding on my own and I'll like have to like jump off.
They also cross major roads major roads within the campus and obey traffic lights while at it. Okay guys, so it's 6:20 and I'm headed for my final class for the day. So this is the new Ventures Challenge class. It's for aspiring entrepreneurs and venture holders. Essentially, students come in to pitch their ideas to VCs. So if you notice, there are older men in this class and they are investors or venture capitalists who have a ton of money and experience, just here to guide students, seeing how they can turn their pitches or their business ideas into reality. In this class, we do everything from financial modeling to valuation to presenting pitches to documentation and forecasting. I particularly like the practicality of the class. It's very hands-on and experiential. You're exposed to many things that you wouldn't learn in textbooks, and this is because you have mentors who have actually gone through the process, and you also have the opportunity to, if you like, compete for prize money. So it's a win-win for students. We typically call it a day from this class around 9:15, 9:30, and then I book my Uber and go home. Most likely I just get home, drink water and sleep because I'm all tired. But not every day is like this. In fact, I only have classes on Mondays and on Wednesdays. The other days of the week, I use them to do my projects, my assignments, and other personal projects. So like I said earlier, the second year is a lot more flexible than the first year. In the first year, I had classes every day of the week, but in the second year, you get to pick your schedule and decide what works for you.
So how was your night?
My day and night. It was good. I've had classes since 8 a.m.
Oh yeah?
Yep. And my last class ended around like 9:30.
9:30 at night?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
In 650 feet, use the left lane to turn left on South College Avenue. Turn left on South College Avenue.
You're very attractive.
Oh, me? Thank you.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
go home safe and sound. Don't worry about me at all. Thank you so much for watching the video up until this point. Please hit like on this video if you have not. Please subscribe. It will really mean a lot to me. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.